Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. CB Harris here, and I am joined today by Grant. This is Grant U. We're just going to call him Grant U.
All right, we can work with that.
How's that?
That works. That works for me.
So Grant is going to be joining me for videos every once in a while. Grant, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself so they know who you are and what you're all about?
All right, so my name is Grant. I'm a firearms instructor, firearms and tactics instructor. I work with CB, and I've been in the military for about 8 years now. Various jobs in the tactical community, worked with a lot of different equipment manufacturers, which is why I'm here to talk about some equipment gear throughout the channel. And in my spare time, I spend a lot of time at work, extra time at work, a lot of time on the range, and hiking outdoors activities with my family.
Yeah, and he likes gear probably more than me. He's probably more of a gear freak than I am.
Yes, so. I like equipment a lot. I feel like it can help you with your job quite a bit and make things easier.
Absolutely, and some of it's just plain cool.
Some of it's very cool.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so that all being said, we're actually not going to talk about some gear today because this is the Saturday SITREP. So we're going to actually talk about YouTube and some of the weird things that are going on right now, I guess. If you're unaware, some advertisers have been boycotting YouTube. They've pulled their ads, and some of the bigger channels have been affected. Obviously, this channel's so small, we really didn't notice too much. So it's pocket change for us. So, but there are some channels that it really hurts because, you know, they're noticing a sharp drop in revenue. I have my thoughts about it, but YouTube, their current policy is right now that they're going to, their plan is 10,000 views, the life of a channel, before you can monetize anything. And I guess go from there. They'll then have to get a review, make sure that it meets, I guess, certain requirements and things like that. So, what do you think?
So, my feeling on it is you have a lot of individuals that are going to get to the 10,000 view mark, and then they're going to be reviewed by YouTube. And then I almost feel like you're going to have smaller channels that are going to just kind of be turned off. So where, or at what point does YouTube decide, yes, this is a channel that should receive funding or doesn't receive funding?
Right. That is allowed to monetize and get money out of it.
Exactly.
Right.
And then on top of that, you have advertisers. So the big problem was the advertisers feeling like they weren't getting what they needed out of it. So for an advertiser, how are they going to be not necessarily protected, but making sure that they're getting to the correct market? Major companies like the NRA that are looking to get their advertisement to the correct audiences, so individuals that are looking at gear reviews or individuals that are looking at various firearms reviews, and that's who they want to market towards, not individuals that are looking at people currently living in trees or people that are trying to save rainforests. You know, so how do you market that to the appropriate people and make sure that those individuals are getting their money's worth?
Yeah, that is a problem, and I think that one of two things are going to happen. Either YouTube is going to have to expand greatly and hire a lot of people to actually watch videos, and no kidding, you know, categorize them for advertisers so advertisers can pick and choose. Or we had this discussion kind of before we started recording, networks.
Yeah.
There are, if you're unaware, there are networks on YouTube. I'm not a member of a network, but networks could actually carry the brunt of that, where they are marketing and selling advertisements for very specific channels and the type of content that is on those channels. So I do think that is one way that YouTube could still do this without getting too crazy, I guess.
Yeah. And if YouTube is already having to find people to watch these videos anyways, because you're going to have to say, they've already said that they're going to have to do that for the 10,000 viewers, you know,
right.
Then if they're going to have it be a monetary thing or not, now they're going to have those individuals and they could create categories almost, you know, the same way that they have now of, is this a news channel or an entertainment channel? And if they're doing that, potentially saying, okay, these types of videos, and maybe not for networks that are more built up, but these newer networks, putting them into those categories and then having investors or advertisers say, I want my advertisements to go to X, Y, and Z categories of videos. So maybe it would target it a little bit more, but they'd have to add a lot of categories. Just saying entertainment or just saying news is going to
It would have to be a lot more than just entertainment. Is it you know, talk radio type entertainment? Is it, you know, humorous? Is it acting? You know, is it skits?
Yeah, is it sports entertainment?
Right.
You know?
It would have to be a lot more specific.
Yes.
And somebody would have to obviously verify that that is truly the content, not the content maker. Because right now I choose, right? If I say that this is entertainment, I'm the one that says it's entertainment. Someone else would have to make that determination. And
you'd hope that they think it's entertaining.
Well, I would hope so. Yeah.
I hope so.
I don't know, maybe. But in the end, I think this could actually turn out better for channels. Right now, I know it hurts for some of these channels that had advertising pulled, but I think in the end it could actually help out, because I've watched some of my own videos and see the advertisement that goes on there, and I scratch my head. I'm wondering, why in the world is that an advertisement for my video? It's not relevant at all. So I get it. I understand where the advertiser's coming from, because if it's not relevant, then are they really getting the most for their money?
Exactly. Where
if it was content relevant, it would actually help me out, because you're more likely to click on the advertisement than if it is something cleaning products and for this, and it's not gun cleaning products, then it's not going to be all that useful.
But you'd also think that potentially these, especially for someone doing reviews of products, you do reviews of Condor or Streamlight, and then if they are a advertiser on YouTube, then YouTube could, or they could directly say, I want to have my advertisements on this, and now not only is it your product, but now they have a link to that as well prior to the videos starting. That could greatly benefit not only the individual making the YouTube videos, but also the advertisers as well.
Absolutely. And I know that there are actually channels out there basically selling their own advertising, and I think that that's ambitious to do, but obviously they can do it. But I think that that's maybe more on the network level or even YouTube level to worry about that sort of thing. I struggle just to make a video twice a week, as is obvious since I missed Thursday. So we were busy.
Yeah, so we were. It was a rough week.
Yes, it was. So. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys understand where we're coming from. Let me know your opinion, your thoughts. Leave it down in the comments section below. And if you have any thoughts on this, or if you have heard anything dealing with this. My fear is that, what happens to gun channels? Does YouTube decide that isn't appropriate? YouTube is owned by Google. Google already is a very... I wouldn't say anti-gun, but they're definitely not gun friendly.
Yeah.
They're not for your Second Amendment rights necessarily. So I don't know where that puts gun channels. I'm hoping that we still, since there is quite a few viewers out there, there's quite a few channels out there. I would hope that would let us stick around. So
hopefully,
yeah. So anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, it is always appreciated when you like and share. And if you're not a subscriber and you want to see more videos like this one, find the subscribe button right down below, put your crosshairs on it, pull the trigger on your mouse, and come back next Saturday for another Saturday Sit Rep. And Grant will join me whenever possible, I suppose.
Yes.
So anyway, till next time, take care and be safe. Charlie Bravo out. And Grant.
And Grant.